The fuel I'm running in these cars is the Byron Gen 2. I did when I was racing. I used to use the yellowy colour Byron, but for some reason they changed the formula. I think it was to do with like to try and become greener. Now it's like an orangey colour, as you can see in this bottle. This is the 25% nitro. It's never let me down. I would stick with this fuel. I was recommended it when I first started racing, and I've kind of just stuck with it for all my cars, or cars and engines. One of the next jobs I'd like to do is put a action camera on one of the cars, or on both of the car shells. I'll get the truggy out as it's bigger, and I've got the shell on it already. In this case, we're going to be using a Hitachi Action Camera. It's got the model on here somewhere, if anyone wants to know. I got this one from Argos, read the reviews on it, and I heard that they were quite good. So I went and purchased it. It was also, I purchased the action camera not just for the nitro cars, but for the jet skis. I also do a lot of jet skiing, and a few of my people I know who do a lot of freestyle have the action cameras attached to their jet skis, so I thought I'd invest in one. Possibly going to invest in another one shortly, but for the time being I'm just going to stick with a Hitachi. I'm going to have a look into getting some more mounts for the action camera, obviously, so I don't have to keep taking them off, because as it looks, you stick them with a sticky pad. So I'd assume this is the way it goes on one of these cars. Right on there. The only problem I could probably foresee is it getting hot. But if you have it in this position here, where you fuel up with the tag there, you probably get in the way a little bit, maybe knock it off. You might have to move it. The only thing with having the action camera on the top is when it flips, the camera's going to take most of the brunt of it. Usually it's obviously just on the front and at the back there. As you can see, with the camera's not in there, but that's just the protective casing that the mount connects to. With that on there, if you take a jump or go through some rough, or obviously flip it, which is inevitable, that's going to take a lot of the brunt. Even though it's in the protective casing, you might lose your camera, as it's only stuck on with a sticky pad. That, or it rips the shell off your car. But I will have to look into getting some more mounts. I think a lot of people are using the GoPro cameras for their mounts, as I don't think Hitachi are selling additional mounts with their products. Basically all I'm doing is just tightening them up, getting them ready for use again. Got a few bits offline that have come today. Other little handy thing, the hyper's already got installed on it, is the switch there. It's got a protective button on it that looks like that. So this is what I'll be installing on this one. I'm not happy with the way the switch is on it at the moment, so I'll probably swap that over. I've already replaced the radio tray to a larger one, so I'm going to probably sort the switch out at a later date. I just found these rebuild kits quite handy. For the sake of these, some model shops, anything between £1 and £1.50. The springs, probably another quid. You're getting the whole lot. I paid £4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're getting these for free basically. But like I say, some shops are selling these, just the gaskets for £1.50 each, which I think's a rip-off. You should get 5 for £1. And with modelling, you can never ever be too short of a bit of thread lock. Whenever you buy a ready-to-run model, it's always advisable to, even though it's ready to run, strip it down. Not strip it down, but just remove the screws and that. And obviously put a bit of thread lock on, then just put the screw back in where it come from. That includes the nuts on the wheels. I've had them come off before for no rhyme or reason.